Hello everybody, Mike Wendling here, and I'm excited to show you something brand new that we just made to make your RV travels even easier. It's the RV Lifestyle Trip Planner Dashboard. It's a central repository for all of your trip planning. You can plan your trips with it, and then you have a record of everything you need so you know where you're going and where all your information is. It's a really handy app to have. I want to tell you, though, that this is not an app that you download. This is a web-based app. And the benefit of that is this works on your laptop, on your desktop, on your tablet, on your iPhone, on your Android, any device you have that connects to the internet. You go to the website, the URL that you get, especially for you to access this, and you're set to go. So you ready to see how it works? So once you purchase the app, you get a link which when you click opens up right here. And this is the main page. You need to first of all set up an account. This way the app will keep track of your email and your password, and you'll be able to get to all of the trips that you save on it. You can log in with your Google account, or you can put your email and then set a password. Very simple to do. Once you have done that, here's what happens. We click it, and there is the app itself. Now, this is a blank app, brand new, that you would start. You would begin by entering the trip name right here. For example, let's just say we're going to go to Yellowstone National Park, right? And your starting location, where would you be going from? I'm going to put in my hometown, which is Kalamazoo, Michigan. And then we're just going to say we're going to Yellowstone National Park. Very simple. You set a date that you're going to leave. It's a nice little calendar that adjusts. You set the end date of when you want to arrive at your destination. Very important here, you set your rig height, how tall it is. And then this automatically will save, but it's always a good habit to save. Hit the save button at the bottom there. Now look at this. This is a little map that gives you an overview of the entire trip. You can click and you can zoom in and see where you're going and all that. But let me show you around a little more. Right up at the top is How to Use button. If you click that, you will open up a little tutorial that basically walks through all of the different modules that come in with this app. Modules like planning your trip, how you plan it, how you find the campgrounds, how you plan your driving days, your stops, your attractions, the map and the route preview that you'll get. The interactive map is going to show your driving route from start to destination, and you can put in your campgrounds and scenic stops and attractions and fuel stops, anything else you want. How you can open this in Google Maps. We'll go through some of that in a moment. And a trip timeline, which shows your entire trip at a glance, drives, stops, campgrounds, all that in order. So this is a great little tutorial. It walks you through the whole process, and it's available anytime right at the top. Over here is a tab that says Open Trip, and I want to click on that for a moment and do just that. You'll see I have 3 trips in here saved, but for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to open up the one that I have planned for our travels to St. Augustine, Florida, in just a few weeks to our spring RV community rally. I'll be leaving from Destin, Florida, which is where I am actually as I record this, and then we'll be heading to St. Augustine. Now, this is a really nice little feature on this. Do you see this little picture here? Actually, there's several backgrounds. When you first open the app up, it'll probably be a solid color. This is, we call the mountains color. There's a desert color. There's a coastal color, a forest color, a lake color, whatever color that you want. But you can hit that change color, and then you can put any photo that you want in there. For example, I showed you, I had this photo over here of a foggy beach scene. But maybe since I'm going to St. Augustine, Florida, I'd like to have a little better photo that's more illustrative of that area. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to go through my pictures here, all the folders, and let's pick this one. This is a nice one. It's a sunset. So you select it, you click it, and you hit open, and you're good to go with this thing. Now, once you have that new photo up, you'll notice that you have a trip summation here. It shows you how many days. I'm going to spend 3 days driving, how many miles it is, how many camping nights I'm going to spend. I'm going to spend 2 nights before I get to St. Augustine, and what my budget is. There's a trip timeline, which shows you your driving days, where you might want to stop en route, where you're going to camp, and how you're going to drive. Remember that trip overview that we started to fill out with the sample Yellowstone? Well, here's the one I filled out. I called this to the Spring 26 Rally, starting location to the final destination. And it's always important, by the way, when you fill out your starting destination, you do the city and then a comma and then the state abbreviation. That way, it knows your exact departure point, and the same thing with your destination. Now, your destination can be a little vaguer, and your city could be, you could put your specific address in if you want as well. But the general city region, always a comma and then the state abbreviation. You put your start date and your end date in, and remember I talked about the RV height. That's where you put it. It's very important to do that. You see a 7-day weather forecast right here, and this is kind of a nice feature. Although this is showing the 7-day weather in St. Augustine if I was going to be leaving today. But on the date that we actually are using this, when we are on the road, it will show what it's going to be like for 7 days as we arrive to St. Augustine. It'll be the current weather conditions. Here's the trip map, and you can see my route is all laid out, following along. And if I want more detail on that map, I just click in and hit the plus sign, and it will bring it up, and I can see where my map is and where I'm headed. You know how all of that works on your browser. It shows where I'm starting from, where I'm going to be camping, which is Lake City, Florida, and then over to St. Augustine. It fills in the directions and the distances, all of that for you. You don't have to worry about it. As you can see, from Destin, Florida to Lake City, Florida is 263 miles, and then my final leg of the trip from Lake City to St. Augustine will be 100 miles. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Find campgrounds and RV parks. I have already found one for my trip, and if I have booked it, and if I click this, you'll see I filled in the name of the campground and all the information that you used to put on a scrap of paper somewhere, or you printed it out and had documents that you were running all over your vehicle. You never could get them in one place. Well, they're all in one place on this app. So I put the address in, all the information, including my reservation number, and even a phone number for the campground, as well as their website. I could put any notes I want about this campground. For example, maybe there's specific instructions on what to do if you arrive after the gates close, where you get the code, whatever it is. You type your notes in there, and you can put up to 6 photos that you take of that campground, which is a handy feature because maybe 2 years from now you can say, hey, didn't we stay at a really nice place in Lake City? And you'll go back in your app and you can find this trip, and then you'll see those pictures and be able to look. And again, here's the weather now that I could expect if I was going to the Swanee River Rendezvous Resort today for the next 7 days. Look at that, perfect weather, 79, 82, 85. Maybe I should go today. This will estimate your mileage. You enter in how many miles per gallon you get in your vehicle, in your RV. When I'm towing, I get 11. The average price per gallon for gas, I put down $5. Boy, I hope that changes, but that's what about it is now for diesel. It tells you how many gallons I'm going to need for this trip and what my estimated cost would be. And that's a whole trip budget area that it's very nice to have. You get your campground fees in there from your, whatever your rate is. You put that in. Give yourself a food budget, activities budget, keep track of it, and it'll tell you exactly how much that trip cost, and it'll calculate it as you spend it. Another module, this is our pre-trip checklist, and there's 7 stuff I have put in here right now, but you can add more. For example, book campgrounds, done. RV maintenance, I did that before I left. I filled my propane. I checked my tire pressure. I stocked food. Click that one. I've confirmed my route. I'm ready to take off. That's great. And down here, suppose you have a special thing that's not on that list or something that's unique to you. Maybe, for example, you want to bring a CPAP machine. So you would just enter that and then hit add, and then you would just click when you did that. So that's really nice. And you can add as many items as you want. And if you're going on a different trip, maybe you don't need that CPAP machine anymore. You just hit the little trash can and release it. You'd use this, for example, perhaps you're going to a cold climate. Maybe you're going to Alaska and you want to make sure you bring a parka and some of the things that you wouldn't normally need if you're traveling in a warmer climate. So you can tailor this trip list and add items to it. The stops and attractions are very interesting. I added one. For example, I heard there was a neat scenic stop in Marianna, Florida. And there's where I put it in Marianna, Florida. And I gave that an assigned category. There's a bunch of them. So you know what it is. This was a scenic stop, but maybe it was a dump station I was looking for, and I wanted to put that on my map. Maybe it was a special restaurant I didn't want to miss, or an attraction. You would put that in, and it will show up on your trip. And you can put your hours on, the hours, tips to getting in, where you should park, all that sort of stuff. And once you're at that attraction or at that stop, if you want to save photos of it, again, you can upload your own photos and put 6 of them in there. And that is a really handy thing to have as you do that. Scrolling down, emergency information. This is the kind of stuff that you always need on a trip. Sometimes it's on a wallet card. Sometimes it's in your glove box. Sometimes it's in with your car registration numbers. This is where you can put it on your app and it's always there. For example, your roadside assistance provider, your policy number, their phone number, your RV insurance, the company, your policy number, the type it is, their contact info, your RV VIN number, which you might often need. And you can add additional vehicle information. I put in our tow vehicle, which is a Ford F-350, and my insurance company's information there. And you can put in emergency contacts. Just hit add contact and you would perhaps type in the name of a relative or a friend or another camper that you want to meet and you want them to be able to reach you if something happens or you want to reach them. And general notes, anything else you might want to remember about this trip. Now, a couple of things that are interesting. Let's suppose that we do this trip and we're told that this scenic stop that I found is really a neat stop. It's something that I'm really going to want to take a look at and have some fun with. And what if I want to stay longer? What if it goes late? I wonder if there are any campgrounds around that area. So that's where you would come down to this campground reservation area and look at this app, this little part of the app. Find campgrounds and RV parks. So I'm going to type in Marianna, Florida. And there's a scale, how far do you want to look for campgrounds around the city that you put in. You can go from 10 miles to 100 miles. I've got that set at 25. Let's do it at 10 and see what happens. And I'm going to hit search. And it's going to search and see with a database of over 80,000 campgrounds across North America, the U.S. and Canada. And it is searching to see campgrounds. And it found a number of them here. One that looks good to me, the Florida Caverns RV Resort. This app, this little icon here means it has a website. So I click on that, and there's a website. And you learn all about that resort. You can make your reservations right here through that site. You just would click, make your reservations, put all your info, get your reservation. Oh, gosh. And then I just simply come back and I would click the add button, and that would then show up as the campground that we have chosen. Now, I want to show you something really nice about this app that's really good. Remember when we added the height of our RV, how important that was? Well, here's a great reason why. For example, we are going to look at our driving day, and I want to make sure I don't have any surprises on the road, particularly when I pull off the road in Lake City, Florida. So right here, see this? It is checking low clearance overpasses. And it's going on a database that's looking off the main route, which is I-10 as it shows up on the map. But it found no low clearance overpasses along the corridor where I could not go through. So that's a handy thing to know. It's not foolproof because not every overpass is on the federal database, but most of them are, particularly along the major roads and interstates. So that's just an extra feature that is really nice. All right, we've gone through all of the things, the stops, the attractions, the emergency information, and how you can add more notes. There's a little feature at the very end. If you need camping supplies, we have a link to our Amazon affiliate store where we gift all of the different products that we use, that you may use, organized for outside the RV cleaning, things to read on a trip, all this stuff, and you can click through all of those products. We've got a lot of them, but that's all out there, and that's just an extra if you would like to see that. And then I want to show you one more feature that's neat. At the very bottom, you've done all this work. You've got all these trips planned. See this export PDF? If you click that button, up pops a printable PDF file. And it's a summation of your trip with all the stuff on your checklist, your stops, where you're going to stop, all that information. And then you would just hit this to print it up. And then you'd have a copy of that to perhaps put in your glove box or wherever you want, or to leave it on a refrigerator at home for family and friends. You can also hit this share trip button. And if you click that, link copied, it's in your browser now, and you just would open up an email or a text, and you can send an actual link to this entire trip to a friend or to a family member. And then you can print it out, obviously the whole thing. If you want every page from every module printed out, you can also do that. And then if you are done with this trip, you've figured this all out and you want a new trip, all you do is hit the save button, because we're going to leave, and then we want to hit a new trip button here, and it opens up, tells you, did you save your old trip? Yep, we did. And it opens up and you have a whole new trip that you can do. So that is our RV Lifestyle Trip Planner Dashboard. One great thing about this is one price, it's yours forever. And every time we update and improve and add features to this app, it automatically is pushed through. So you don't have to re-download it or any of that stuff. You always get the most current version. And you buy it once, that's it. It's yours forever. You do not have to pay an annual fee. You know how that many of those, most of all of those travel planning sites, they make you locked into this stuff for year after year, and it's hard to cancel. This, you buy it once, it's yours forever. You can get it through the link below. We urge you to check that out. But we think you're going to enjoy it. We're really excited about it. It's the trip planner that we have been looking for. We couldn't find it, so we made it ourselves, and we hope that you guys like it as much as we do. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you down the line, and happy trails.